Now to fallout from our state's high fire risk. Retirees in the Foothills may have no choice but to pack up and leave.
Call Kurtis investigates the unexpected cost, pricing them out of the hills and possibly out of the state.
Many city slickers retire to the country where it's usually cheaper, stretching out their dollars well into their golden years. But the threat of fire is incinerating those plans. Birds chirping, watching a weather vane swivel in the wind. It's a simpler life in Tuolumne County's Cedar Ridge community. Brian Adcox moved here in 2016. It's where he planned to eventually retire.
This is my wife and I's forever home.
A modest 3-bed, 2-bath house. But the threat of fires is putting his retirement at risk. His insurance bill keeps multiplying. First $1,400 a year, then $2,400. And this year's?
I nearly hit the floor when I opened up that renewal.
More than doubling to $5,400.
I don't have a big home. I don't have a big piece of property. The rates that I'm paying do not seem fair.
I mean, we're on a fixed income. We're retired people.
Sipping on drinks in their yard, neighbors William and Carol Lamadou know living in the country comes with risk and responsibility.
We rake around our area.
Twice a year, they clear their property down to the dirt of fire hazards, hoping it's enough to protect their home. But even after all that work, their insurance company dropped them. Their fire risk too high, forcing them to California's insurance of last resort, the FAIR plan. It's expensive. It doesn't cover as much as traditional insurance, and $2,400 a year is not in William and Carol's budget.
We plan to stay here, but how long we can stay here with what's happening?
To do everything right, and still they're being denied insurance.
Tuolumne County Supervisor Ryan Campbell says insurers are not taking into consideration the steps people are taking to lower their fire risk. But with wildfires becoming more intense, more destructive, taking out entire communities like Grizzly Flat last summer, the insurance companies are looking at their own risks and making business decisions to drop coverage based on their own proprietary fire prediction maps. Maps they don't make public.
It's a big problem in rural communities, and we need some attention to it, and we need it now.
So what is the solution to this fire insurance crisis?
We expect these regulations to take effect this summer.
The insurance commissioner and state emergency leaders work to come up with a framework. They want insurers to tell you exactly why they've assigned you your fire score.
The transparency is critical here to people understanding what they need to do.
The state hopes it'll drive homeowners and neighbors to harden their communities, create fire breaks, clear trees, or upgrade roofs to something more fire resistant. In turn, they're hoping insurers won't drop coverage and reward people with affordable insurance. But even then, after doing all that work and spending all that money, there is nothing in this regulation that guarantees your insurer won't drop you. Former insurance commissioner Steve Poizner wrote an op-ed for the LA Times saying this regulation, while a start, still fails to address the industry's wholesale abandonment of vast swaths of the state. It's a balancing act. Too much regulation and insurance companies will feel the squeeze, dropping even more customers, possibly waving goodbye to California. But if the state does nothing, people could end up priced right out of their communities.
I'm not saying this is easy. I'm not saying this is an overnight solution. I don't think anyone is saying that.
In Cedar Ridge, the solutions need to come fast.
I don't want to move. I made a commitment to live here. We have what we want here now.
But sky-high insurance over the threat of fire is a threat to their future.
It hurts because I love where I live. I love what I do up here. And if this continues to go up, I'm not going to be able to afford it.
And most involved in creating these regulations admit it is progress, but not the solution. The insurance commissioner thinks it'll hold insurance companies accountable for how they rate fire risks and will create competition, driving down the cost of insurance. But will it? Already, the insurance industry is concerned about this fire season, which is expected to be another rough one.